What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. College football picks of the week, the last week for college football. Kind of sad, but it's just a massive week, guys. We got Thanksgiving football, Black Friday football, a huge college football Saturday filled with rivalry games. We got Michigan, Ohio State this week, so many more. Texas A&M, Texas. I don't even know. It's crazy the games we're about to go over, but just like every week, guys, my free prediction on every single game, every single week. The NFL picks for week 13 NFL. They've already been uploaded, so be sure to check that out. We got Thanksgiving and Black Friday football coming up for NFL, so get those picks, lock those in right away. Check out that video for sure, the last video I've posted here on YouTube. Guys, update on the ladder challenge, pretty exciting. You can see there at the top of the screen, another cash, a little bit sweaty, but we get the job done. Day 4 is a success, and now we've reached a profit-taking interval. Really, really exciting. That's why you can see there at the top of the screen, the next wager will be $1,300. We're going to take over $100 out. We started with the 100, so that'll give us a little bit of profit. Guys, it's pretty simple, man. Check this out. Ladder challenge continues. We got day 5 coming up here on Thanksgiving. We've taken some profit out from this ladder challenge. Guys, join Premium. I've literally made you the money to get an entire month at no cost. I mean, even more than that, just a little bit of profit, guys. I've taken $100 to over $1,400 for you guys. You're telling me you're not just going to take a couple $100 that I provided with my picks and join Premium? You guys see the update. It was another massive week in Premium. My football season now, 44.8 units of profit. At even $100 unit size, that's about $4,500. So just an insane money tree that essentially grows in your yard by being on my Premium. And with this ladder challenge now, taking $100 to well above $1,000, I've given you guys easily the amount of money to get an entire month of my best bets at no cost to you. So links in the description. Again, thousands and thousands of people have been tailing this challenge. I would expect a lot of people to be signing up for Premium. I've made you a bunch of money. Let me make you more. Like, this isn't me trying to get money from you. This isn't a sales pitch. You guys see the bet slips on the screen. I'll just remind you, look what's in the account on just my FanDuel. I have every sportsbook app available in my state on my phone. Just my FanDuel account. Do you see that amount? I make plenty of money from betting on sports. This isn't a money grab. I'm just trying to help people in this industry. Take some money I've made you through the ladder challenge. Join Premium. Do it for a month, $240, lock it in, an entire month of my very best picks, college basketball in the mix in addition to football. It's really a no-brainer. I'll leave you guys with that. I'm just excited for this week. Again, guys, you just can't pass it up. But here we go. Let's get these picks, guys. Let's get these picks rolling here for college football week 14. Bowling Green and UMass, not a clue. I'd probably take the points with UMass in that one, but I don't like taking 14.5. That's a favorite line. Could be a blowout. Western Michigan, Eastern Michigan. Again, this is rivalry week. We're going to get all sorts of stuff like this. And I'm going to take the points. I'll take the 7. Navy and Memphis, I'll lay the points. Ole Miss and Miss State, I got to take them. The Egg Bowl, Ole Miss and Lane Kiffin, the coaching situation, all the stuff that's on the line with Ole Miss at this current point in the season, with the college football playoff and all that other stuff. Mississippi State, man, they're capable. They've hung in a lot of games in the SEC this year. They're a capable team. They're at home. They can play spoiler. Maybe they have their heart broken in a close one, but over a touchdown, I got to roll with Mississippi State. The Cowbells are going to be going crazy in this game. Give me Miss State in 7.5. Iowa, Nebraska. I'm going to take the points with Nebraska. Utah and Kansas, I'm going to take the points with Kansas. This could even be an upset. It wouldn't totally stun me if Kansas wins this game outright. Ohio and Buffalo, probably lay the points with Ohio. Kent State, Northern Illinois, probably lay the points. Air Force, Colorado State, probably take the 3.5. Georgia, Georgia Tech. Boy, I don't know. How about an over? Maybe an over in this game? I'm going to go with Georgia Tech, though. Coming off that Pitt game, this is a good spot for them to try to do everything they can in their position. I think Georgia is going to escape. I just don't know if it's going to be by 2 full touchdowns. So I'll take 13.5 with Georgia Tech. Temple, North Texas, not a clue. San Diego State, New Mexico, not a clue, but the line screams New Mexico. I'll roll with them, taking 2.5. Boise State, Utah State, I just don't know. You know, you guys know me. I focus on the main teams, power football, Big 10, Big 12, SEC, ACC. There's so many games every single week. There's college basketball. There's NFL. We only have so much brain power. You think I'm going to waste my time watching Utah State? I'm not familiar with them. I haven't watched their games this year. So my predictions on games like that, that's why I kind of just skip over them. They're of no value to you. This next one, though, is of value to you, and I'm going to roll with Texas A&M. I don't think Texas is a good football team. Now, this is a rivalry. The place is going to be going absolutely crazy. The defense should step up. How about an under? I'll go under 51.5. Lean A&M on the money line, especially after that South Carolina game. That really probably got them in gear. Indiana, Purdue, I'll take 28.5. Indiana wins, probably by 27. Should be a backdoor cover, I bet. Arizona State. I'm going to roll a State here. Arizona's on a tear. They're quietly, 8-3 or something like that? Absolutely crazy. Beat the break off of Baylor. I'm going to roll a State here. I think Arizona State wins the game outright, so I'll take 2. Ohio State, Michigan. You know what? I know Michigan's going to be popular, and you guys can let me know in the comment section what you think about this game. 10.5 looks like very inviting for Michigan. I'm not buying it. I think this is, the one test for Ohio State. They breezed through the entire year playing absolutely nobody. You got to focus on one game, the game that's absolutely been the nail in the coffin for them, or the thorn in their side, I guess you could say, because it hasn't ruined their season. They've still made the playoff. But Michigan, man, Ohio State, yeah. The initial thinking is, it's a big rivalry. Ohio State's not even proven to us that they can beat a good team. Michigan's capable. It's at Michigan. You're going to give me 10.5. That's the easy way to think about it. I think Ohio State shows up here. I think this is actually a blowout. I'm going to go with the Buckeyes over Michigan. Houston and Baylor, give me Houston. I'll take 3.5. Miami and Pitt, I'm going to go ahead and roll with Pitt in this one. I think Miami probably escapes, but I just can't trust Carson Beck in this exact spot. This is an all-in spot for Pitt. They're at least going to fight here. Maybe they just backdoor cover it and cover it that way, but I'll take 7.5 with Pitt in that one. Texas Tech, WVU. I'm going to roll with the Mountaineers. Rich Rod, they've been fighting, decent quarterback. Low-scoring game. Definitely bet the under 53.5. Maybe one last score, can backdoor cover this thing and lose by 17-20. I think 3 touchdowns is just a bit too much for a game being played at Mountaineer Field. I've seen crazy things happen. I went to West Virginia. An upset, I don't think it's impossible. So we'll see what happens there. Clemson, South Carolina. I'm going to go with the Gamecocks. I think they're going to win the game outright. I'll play them on the money line. Kentucky and Louisville, probably a Louisville spot. I'll go ahead and play them on the money line. Again, 3.5, 4.5, no thanks. A money line at -156. Sign me up for that. Toledo, Central Michigan, I'll take the points. Iowa State, Oklahoma State, I'll lay the points. Ball State, Miami, Ohio, I'll lay the points. East Carolina, FAU, I will take the points. Colorado and Kansas State, I'm going to go ahead and take the points. Just a bad spot there for Kansas State, energy-wise, focus-wise. UCF and BYU. I'm going to lay it, man. I'm going to lay it with BYU. UTEP and Delaware, not a clue. FIU, Sam Houston, not a clue. Georgia Southern Marshall, not a clue. I mean, I really don't. Georgia State and Old Dominion, that seems like a lot of points, but I'd lay it. I'll go ODU -25.5. Western Kentucky, Jacksonville State, I don't know. Looks like a Jacksonville State spot, though, on the money line. La Tech, Missouri State, not a clue. Let's just skip. I'm not predicting these games. Even Boston College and Syracuse, I have absolutely no idea. Give me BC there. Let's get to some real games here. Games that actually count. Don't bet those lesser games. At this point in the year, they're just who knows? The variance in the outcome of those type of games this time of year is just so great. It's not worth risking money on. LSU and Oklahoma, this is worth risking money on. I'm gonna roll with the Sooners. This feels like low-hanging fruit. I don't know. We saw LSU kind of be tough against Bama, but that's at least a big rivalry. Can they hang around against Oklahoma? Probably. But look at the total. When you see a spread of 9-10, double-digit spreads, and the total's only 37.5, I just don't know if we're going to get any more than 10 points out of LSU. Are they going to hold Oklahoma inside of 20? I just don't see it. I'm going to go with the Sooners. I'll lay 9.5. Good money line piece there. If we get through the ladder challenge on Thanksgiving, maybe we'll consider the Sooners there on the money line as one of our pieces for that possible ticket coming at you. Oregon and Washington, I'm going to take the points with Washington. Vandy and Tennessee. I'm going to actually go with Tennessee here. I think Tennessee is going to get them. I get it. Vanderbilt is a dog. I've bet Vanderbilt a fair amount this year. I'm going to roll with Tennessee in that one. Missouri and Arkansas. I'm going to go with Arkansas in that one. Wake and Duke. I'm going to go with Wake in that one. Troy and Southern Miss. I'm going to go with Southern Miss there, laying 6.5. Penn State and Rutgers. I'll go with Rutgers in that one. Army UTSA. I'll take the points there with Army. Wisconsin, Minnesota. I'm going to go with the Gophers here. I think they get the job done. Money line play there. Kennesaw State, Liberty. I'll take 2.5. Cincy and TCU. I'll take 4.5. Big win for TCU last week. I think they're a little overvalued now. JMU and Coastal. Easy win for JMU. I just don't know if they're going to cover. Pass. Florida State and Florida. Give me the Gators. That line's actually crazy, to be honest. I thought it'd be much higher. Oregon State, Washington State. Give me the Beavs. Rice, South Florida. I'll go USF. Style points needed. Maryland, Michigan State. Give me Maryland. I'll take 4.5 with Maryland. That's an ugly Big Ten game. This one is too. Virginia Tech and Virginia. And this is a rivalry as well. I'm going to take the Hokies. Give me Virginia Tech plus 11.5. Bama, Auburn. Is this going to be an outright upset? Auburn's had a really brutal, tough year. But man, if there's something that could perk them up and give them some energy, it'd be a night game in the Iron Bowl. I got to roll with Auburn. If it's above a field goal and you're getting a home dog in this series, I got to go with Auburn. They're probably going to win that game outright. That's probably a money line play, to be honest. UCLA, USC. I'm going to go with the Trojans. Too much offense there. Northwestern and Illinois. I'll take 7. UNC, NC State. I'll go NC State there. Should win the game by double digits. Charlotte and Tulane. Style points for Tulane are needed. I'll lay the points. SMU and Cal. Lay the points. UNLV and Nevada. Lay the points. Notre Dame, Stanford. Lay the points. I mean, I don't know though. Stanford's kind of been fighting. That's just kind of a win you're in spot for Notre Dame. So maybe not. Fresno, San Jose State. I don't know. And Wyoming and Hawaii. I can't even say it. Who even cares? Guys, another week of college football. Bing, bang, boom. Ran down the slate for you. My pick every game. Don't miss the NFL picks. And yeah, again, guys, look at the screen, man. Ladder challenge, absolutely cooking, making you guys piles of money. The free picks, the ladder challenge, premium, up almost 45 units of profit. Take a little bit of that ladder challenge money, guys, and hop on the text list. We have so much football this week. This is the week. Just get a weekly package, $70. I've made you over $1,300. Take $70. Try out a week of picks. I'll see you guys in the next video. I can't wait for this week. So much money is going to be made, man. This is a huge week. I'll see you guys with the ladder challenge here for Thanksgiving.